Hi there, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for tuning in and taking time out of your busy day to watch my videos. I hope that you will find inspiration from what I show you today, and that if you've not hit the subscribe button, that you go ahead and hit subscribe and click like on the video. That would really help me out. I have a couple of things to show you. The first one I'm going to show you is this itty bitty teeny tiny little junk journal, and it's super chunky. Let me grab something so I can put the measurements down real quick. Okay, so it measures 2 3/4 by 2 inches, and it is 1 inch thick. So that's how big it is. I just used some seam binding to tie around it because it definitely likes to gape open with how chunky I made it. My daughter's baby bottle is right there, sorry. Okay, so let me zoom in. I have lots of lace. I've got some little things just tucked out. So for this first page, we have a little lace pocket with a little teeny tiny tag. I used some vintage like sheet music. There's some dyed papers. This is a little, what is this called? A coin envelope. And then I just have a couple of little images tucked in there. And then over here on this page, I have, I'm sorry if I'm going off the screen. I'm used to having the camera on my right side and it's on my left now, so it's a little bit confusing. This little corner thing with just a little journaling card that I sewed around, and then just Tim Holtz ephemera right there. And this page was, this is wrapping paper that I used to make a little pocket, and then I just took some scraps and made a little fold out writing spot. I don't feel like I did too much decorating, just adding lace and pockets and things like that to make it interesting. There's another little lace pocket with a tiny tag. Okay, so there are 3 signatures, 22 pages per signature. And then this, I just put some little bits of ephemera that you could use inside for decorating on the other part of that coin envelope. It's starting to stay in frame with this tiny thing. Okay, this is some faux leather that I took to make this little pocket. And of course we've got a little tiny decorated tag. I'm not gonna pull that all the way out. I still wanted this to, even though it's tiny, to be usable, so I tried to leave as much writing space as possible. Right here we have this little paper clip dangle, and then this just folds open into a writing spot. Okay. This is a little pocket with just a couple little circle die cuts. Okay, and so for the inspiration for this was just, I had this little tiny scrap of this faux leather, and once I use faux leather and there's like little tiny spots, I hate just to waste it. Like, I hate throwing out small pieces just because I don't have another use for them. I often use these for making traveler's notebooks, and so if I have like a sliver of the edge of it, I hate throwing it away. So I was like, I'm gonna make a teeny tiny little junk journal, and so you'll probably see more of these in my shop just because this was a lot of fun to make, and it was a great way to use up scraps. So there is that. So like I said, each signature has 22 pages, so that is 66 pages in all, or if you count it front and back, it is, let's see, 152 pages, is that right? But anyways, you could do the math. I'll have that linked I'll have that put down in the description box. So anyways, that's what that is. Let me zoom you back out because the other journal I'm going to show you is a little bit bigger. This one, I was looking at pictures and I started making this cover back in, I want to say it was the beginning part. It was probably like a year ago that I started making this cover, just using some of the little fabric scraps that I had in my stash, and just kind of playing around. I have some buttons sewn on here. I used orange, what is this called? Crochet thread, I guess, to make this. It is a fabric cover. The inside the cover I used an old file folder, and I also used some cotton batting, so it just kind of has like a quilted feel to it. And then the inside is lined with this gold flecked orange. And so let me just kind of show you what this one looks like. Honestly, I have not posted a video of this or, you know, posted this on my Etsy yet because I had a really hard time like deciding on whether or not I was going to keep this one or let this one go. But I already have several journals that I have going right now that I'm using for myself personally. So I was like, okay, I think I'm going to go ahead and let this one go because I don't want it to just sit and collect dust when somebody could be using it. So this is a quilted journaling card. So this back is paper that you can write on, and then I just did use some scraps to make, just to make it have like a quilted look. And then I used some of that, of course, gold orange fabric to make some ruffles on the ends of the pages, and then also these little paper clips that you see at the top. I did not count these pages, so I'm gonna go ahead and put all the details for this journal in the description as well. And you will also find this available in my Etsy shop as well as the mini junk journal. This has scrap paper, it has book pages, it has dyed pages, all kinds of things in here. This is actually a card. It's so it's like a thick cardstock. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that flip through. I hope you'll go check these out in my Etsy shop. And like I said, if you have not subscribed, I hope you will do that and then hit the like button for me. Have a wonderful day.